Hello everyone, welcome back to Black Moon Coven. So today's video is just going to be a cute little unboxing, and then we're going to talk about some books that I have that I need to show you guys. So this unboxing that I'm going to do today is actually a shop review from an Etsy shop called Crazy Bones Piney Cones. I love saying that name, it's so cute, it rhymes, it's awesome. So I have full permission from the shop owner to do an awesome, great review for you guys. And you know we order a lot of bones, so I like to rate the shop by quality, by packaging, quality of the bones, and everything else. So let's get into this unboxing first, and then I'll talk about the books later. So the bones came in really quickly, like less than a week. So I really recommend the shipping option is great. Also, they do have this awesome, crazy option in their shop where you get to pick the poundage of bone. So I picked the 1 pound option because I wanted to test this shop out. So I picked the 1 pound option, and then you get to pick if you want larger bones, smaller bones, whatever. I picked the surprise me option, and the shop owners were really, really great. Customer service was awesome. They let me actually pick which section of bones that I actually wanted. So really, really great. That's Crazy Bones Piney Cones. I will link them in the description below because the shipping was great. The customer service was really, really amazing. And yeah, so let's see what we got here. And it's packaged up really securely, just so you know, because bones are really hard to ship. They're fragile, they may break, you never know. So let's see what we have here. So I actually asked the shop owner if they could identify the bones. That was just like a special little thing for me because I wanted to do it for you guys, and they actually did. So we have a lot of deer and the rest are elk. I'm so excited, and look how securely they packaged this. This is not moving anywhere. So already I see a vertebrae bone in here and maybe a leg bone, so I'm so excited. Let's open this up and let's see what we've got. So it's really, really secure. It's packaged up really nice, and it, like I said, it came in really quickly. Look at this. So I'm guessing by the shape that this is a vertebrae bone. It's awesome, and it's cleaned very nicely. Oh my god, look how you could see like the pores and everything. Oh, it's great. It's clean, it's nice and white, beautiful. The problem with getting bones in nature is that you have to clean them yourself, and oh, the process is so long. I don't like to boil the bones because the smell is just, So I do mine a slower way, and that's kind of why the process takes so long, but I do like ordering them online because they're already clean for you. You could select your bones, and all you have to do is pay for them. So this, look at this beautiful piece. Oh my god, it's lovely. So I can't wait to see what else is in here. Looks like we have some smaller vertebrae and some other stuff. So here is a little smaller vertebrae piece. These would make really cool necklaces. Like, they're kind of chunky and big, but I can see myself wearing a little necklace, put a little quartz right in there. I think that would be really cool. I think that would be a really cool piece to have. So let's get into, ooh, look at this. I'm guessing this is a rib bone, probably from a deer or elk, depending, but I'm guessing this is a rib bone, and this would be actually really perfect for a charm that I have in mind. So this is just so freaking cute. I love it. I love how it like looks fragile, but it's not. It's very sturdy, very cool. So we have another really, really big bone here, and this obviously is a leg bone. Now I do have one deer leg bone. This, I don't know if it's a deer or an elk. They're pretty similar in structure, but this is awesome. This is so awesome. Look at the joint there, and it's just really cool. Would be really cool for a charm, for a wand, for any type of necromancy or anything like that. So very sturdy, very good, very, very awesome. That is so cool. So this is the deer parts. So the rest of the bones that I just showed you guys were elk. So that's very cool because obviously around here we don't have any elk, and I never ever find any deer bones because the dens around here are pretty not located in this area. So pretty hard to find. So here is oh my God, look at this jawbone. It has the teeth in it. Just beautiful, and the teeth are nice and secure in there, so that's freaking awesome. I might extract a couple just because I love using them in like little charm bags and things. But so this is a mole deer, right? Mole deer jawbone. So freaking cool. I'm gonna make a bunch of charms out of this. I can already tell. Oh my God, this is just a beautiful piece. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Oh my God, look at this leg bone. It's like a little small one. You can tell it was like cracked, so maybe in nature or whatever else. But I love looking at the inside of the bones because it does give you a lot of characteristics of the animal and the composition and everything else. So freaking cute. You can make a little outdoor wand. Oh my God, for like when you're doing rituals and stuff outside, you want to bring your big ass wand out there, you could bring your small one. Oh my God. So stick a crystal in there and you're good to go. And it fits just like really great in my hand. I love that. So great. And then we have a little tiny pieces, which is great because I need some more bones for my bone throwing set because it's really lacking. I want to get to the number 13 and I only have 3 of them. So hopefully I can use some of these. Oh my God, so it's just a little mix set. So I'm not really sure what these bones are. They kind of look like joints, you know, like the caps from knees and stuff like that. So they're very, very, very cute. Little tiny bones, and they are just the perfect size for my bone throwing set. So these could be just little ends of bones. It looks like they're just like little odds and ends that kind of broke off or whatever. So very cute. This is really, really interesting. It's so flat and cool. You can like write on it and stuff. Really like this cap. It almost looks like a shell, but I think it's like a kneecap or some type of joint bone. So that is very, very cool. And these look like just little maybe knuckle bones, or some probably broke off of bigger bones. But yay, so that is my little bone haul for today. I'm so happy, and I'm really glad that I waited to do this for you guys because these bones are totally awesome. So thank you for the Etsy shop. And again, that is Crazy Bones and Piney Cones. That's what it is. So definitely check them out. They are awesome. Wrapped it up super, super, super well. And this whole pound of bones cost me $8. So definitely look into that if you are a bone witch and you cannot find any bones in the city, or you just have a hard time looking for bones or what have you. Order them online. They are, you know, ethically found. They're cleaned already for you. They're awesome. They're great. And you get a bunch of variety. So that's really cool. So I'm going to add a couple of these bones into my bone throwing set, and the rest I'm going to use for charms or maybe some Etsy items. Would you guys like to see some bone Etsy items? I think that would be really cool, just to give a difference, you know, in my Etsy store. I really, really like these. These would be really very cool for altars and stuff like that. So I'm very, very excited. Now I have like a bunch of bones to play around with. I'm so happy. Okay, so those are the bones. So let's talk about the books that I got that I absolutely have to show you guys. The first book, obviously, if you are a Slavic witch, then you already know which book I'm going to talk about because it just came out. And seriously, Slavic witch or not, you guys should have this book in your bookshelf. Slavic Witchcraft. I already did a review on this on Pagan and Witches and Amino where I gave a really positive review because this book is amazing. If I had to pick 3 books, this one would be one of the books that I picked. So It's by Natasha Helvin, and she is of Russian descent, but it doesn't really matter in the book because the first part of the book, maybe like a couple first pages, is about, you know, Slavic history and a religion there and stuff like that. So if you're not Slavic and you don't really care for that stuff, then just skip the couple first pages and use the rest of the book. The rest of the book is amazing. It's filled with so much useful information, spell work. It's used, there's just so much spells and things like that. Plus, there are curses inside this book, which I found really refreshing because usually when you buy a book, you have to buy a secondary book filled with curses or other types of magic. So she does a really good balance of positive and negative magic, and it's really awesome, really great, and it's filled with old world conjure magic, which is something that really, really, really fascinates me. And at the end, she does a really great section on cemetery traditions, which I think is really important for every witch that is into necromancy, bone work, any type of dead witchcraft type of work, or if you just want to do, you know, ancestral work or collect graveyard dirt or whatever. This section is really awesome. It talks about active graves and just working in the cemetery in general, the rules and everything else like that. So definitely pick up a copy of this book. Even if you're not a Slavic witch, there's a lot of useful information in this book, and I highly recommend it. It's available on Amazon, and it's super affordable. I think I got mine for $13, maybe even $12, and it's super affordable, super awesome, super cool. So definitely pick up yourself a copy of this. So the next two books, I have two loves in this life, and that is witchcraft and history. So these next two books are going to deal with that, and if you are not a history buff, then you can definitely, you know, use the witchcraft part in this, I guess. But the first one is Witchcraft in Illinois. This book is so interesting. First of all, if you live in Illinois like me, and if you are interested in like local history or just Illinois history or witchcraft history, which like really gets me going, this book right here is amazing. It's so good. Talks about the discovery of Illinois and how basically the slaves brought magic here. They brought hoodoo and voodoo, and the immigrants that immigrated into Illinois brought their own type of superstitions, their own type of magic. So Illinois is really actually a breeding ground of all these different magical traditions, and it's so interesting to read. So definitely pick up yourself a copy of this. Also bought it off of Amazon, and it's by Michael Clean. So definitely buy yourself a copy of this if you are interested in history, witchcraft, and definitely Illinois history. It's just really interesting to me. There's like Chicago witches in here, and just so great. And plus, all the pages are like super glossy. I think that's honorable mention, but definitely pick up yourself a copy of this one. This next one I got at the Half Price bookstore, and I think it's really quite interesting to read. So it's Magic in the Middle Ages by Richard K. something. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce that. But anyways, this book is really great. It talks about magic in the Middle Ages and how it was back then, how it was perceived, what was practiced. So it talks about spell charms, necromancy, protective magic, healing, divination, Norse, Irish traditions, a whole bunch of different stuff. It's really interesting to read. So not only do you get the history part of the magic in the Middle Ages, but you also get examples and what was practiced and things like that. So definitely pick up yourself a copy of this one. So I'm not sure how many copies are available because again, I got it at the Half Price bookstore, so that is kind of like a book thrift store. So again, I'm not sure if it's available on Amazon or anywhere else, but definitely look for it if you are interested in that sort of thing. So 3 books, very interesting, very awesome to read. If you're gonna buy any one of these books, get this one. seriously get this one. It's such a good book. You don't have to be a Slavic witch to enjoy and appreciate just the spells in here. It's literally a book of spells. There are, the majority of this book is just spells, and it talks about, you know, spell work and what to do with that stuff and stuff like that. So it talks about divination too, which is pretty interesting. But this whole section of the book right here is all spell work. So you can see how the book is divided. It's all spells. So that's really, really beneficial and very interesting. So definitely pick up yourself a couple of these. Definitely go check out the Etsy shop that we mentioned again, and I am blanking on their name. Crazy Bones Piney Cones. There you go. It rhymes, so you will remember it. Crazy Bones Piney Cones. Definitely check them out. It's going to be in the description below for awesome bones, and you could definitely pick your size and everything else. So thank you for letting me do this review, and yeah, I will definitely be ordering more from them because they're awesome. The customer service is great, and it came in super quick, and the bones are relatively really good priced, so definitely a good option and pick. And for 1 pound of bones, this is a crazy good deal. Anyways, thank you for joining me here today for my little unboxing and book talk review. And yeah, join the coven and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. Check out their Etsy shop. Check out my Etsy shop. And until next time, have a lovely rest of your day.